It's Wednesday, and it means that's time for your midweek check-in. A lot of interesting discussions going on in regards to the wage gap today. Um, I was really interested in how skeptical people were about this part-time work explanation in the book. The book explains it as, many women have to work part-time because of their domestic responsibilities, and that might be a reason for the wage gap. And a lot of you pointed out that the wage gap also encourages women to work more, and that in a lot of ways the system is a lot deeper than that, and that they may have the cause and effect reversed. But it was interesting because the relationship between domestic work that women do in the home and paid work is really crucial, because most women's lives involve um, more total work than most men's lives do if you look statistically across the globe. So I think we're understanding intuitively that there's some kind of relationship between the unpaid work that women do in the house and the paid work that they do outside of the house, and women's general position in society and in the labor force. I'm not pretending to have all the answers, but that is one of the questions that feminists have thought about for a long time: is what is the relationship between this, you know, um, idea of our domestic burdens and our lack of opportunity in the workplace. I have noticed somewhat fewer contributions in terms of the consciousness raising session, which does involve you watching the lecture before you undertake it, so that you know what a consciousness raising session is, what we're trying to accomplish. I've also noticed that a lot of people have not yet answered the question on the Saskia Sassen reading. And I know that Dawn mentioned that the resolution might be too high, or that the pieces was taking too long to download. So I uploaded Global Women with a lower resolution, which hopefully works out a lot better for people. Um, and but please contact me. This is one of those places where you can use the coffee house if you're having problems still. Okay. The other piece of it is, obviously, make sure, like I said, print out your course schedule and keep it with you next to your desk, and it will tell you very clearly that for week 2, not only do you have Burn 90 through 121, but you also have the Arlie Hochschild article and the Saskia Sassen article. Both are in Global Women, which is under the Readings tab. Okay. The midterm is also posted, but we will be going into more depth on that next week. I'm gonna include a chat, a little video of me explaining it. What I have for you this week is my sample YouTube video on domestic workers. And it actually came out to be under 6 minutes, which is completely fine. Okay, the max is 10 minutes. But if I had to say there was a minimum, I would say it's more like 5 minutes. Okay, and you'll notice a couple of things about it. First of all, I did do a lot of research, and I tell you in the video where my statistics come from, and give you resources to follow up on. All of those things are mentioned in the assignment sheet. The other thing that I hope you notice is that it's very low tech. I made signs. I'm not even really a great sign maker, and held them up in front of me, and that's what I did for my visual effects. That's something that you can do too, as long as you have a device with a camera. Okay, so I really encourage you to give it a shot, and as you look at my video, you'll notice that, again, planning and preparation are sometimes more important than the production value. So that's an example of a video that I would give very high marks because of rehearsal, because of the quality of the research, and because it hits all of the points that I was looking for. So that's one approach for you all, okay? Just hold up signs. You don't even have to have good handwriting, because we all know that I don't, and we all can see that in the YouTube video. So check that out, and let's get these discussion boards raging. I'm around. I'm going to be traveling a little bit this week, so I'll be in Atlanta, but I will be online and I will be responding to you guys. Um, Please participate in the consciousness raising session also. Should be a good time.